Greetings and welcome to another video. Now, I would like to clarify this video is not for the channel, although you could think of it as advertising, but this is just a video that I'm posting on my business page. The Backyard Armory, link in the description if you want to buy anything that's shown in this video. And, we're always working on improving our inventory, trying to get knives, swords, kunai, that kind of thing here soon, or karambits. But this is just to show the entire inventory of the Backyard Armory. And to start off with, I'm going to go with armor. Mostly because it's a simple class that's going to be over faster than any other. Now, we have my duct tape bracers. I've done a test video on my channel. These are great. They're a bit big on me, so they restrict movement. They're a little, it's big for me, so they restrict movement a bit. But I'm assuming, that people are going to be bigger than me. Those will run about $10, and as will these. My shin guards, or these could also be bracers, however you want to wear them and however they'll fit. But these are double layered aluminum, and they're riveted together with aluminum rivets, so that makes them extra strong. Paracord laces, these are great. They have easily stopped shots from some of my ranged weapons, which I'll get to later. But these are great, and they will also run you about $10. Next up, a bit of torso work right here. My homemade armor plating. Now, see, this is just a armor plate. You could wear it under your clothes, strap it to your back, to the inside layer of your backpack, or anything like that. Or you could even make it into a chest piece. It's duct tape with aluminum plating on the inside, and I have a rubberized layer on the back and behind the aluminum plating. So it should protect against electrical attacks from say a taser, stun gun, anything like that. And it's scratch resistant, rubber, so extra layer of protection. And it's inconspicuous. Of course, I'm a pretty small person, so not really going to show best on me. And that's essentially it for armor, but I'm going to show you one more thing because I'm not entirely sure how else I would classify it. This is my homemade gas masks. Paracord laces. Now, see, it has an active carbon filter. This has been tested against tear gas, and it works fairly well. And of course, it's not the sturdiest thing ever, and it's a bit hard to breathe through, and if you talk through it, you might end up sounding like Darth Vader, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is with most gas masks. But filters active carbon, so it should detoxify most things. All in all, it's a great mask, and it's cheaper than a lot of ones. It'll only run you about $25. Next up, we have concealed weapons. And this one, actually, not a lot. Gonna have something you wouldn't expect in this category. First off, we have an assassination favorite, the garrote. Now, this is more of a prototype right now. This is just some generic wire that I bought for to make snare traps. If people end up buying it, it's gonna be piano wire. You get a straight decapitation like that. But these dowels are made of pine wood. Not the strongest, but it's lightweight, nice feel to it, and you can get a good grip with it. Basically, put it around the neck and pull back. Or Alternatively, wrap it around the neck and pull. It's meant to strangle the person. And with a good grip with the garrote, you can choke a person. You can choke a person unconscious in a few seconds. And with the piano wire, go right through their neck. This, if you buy it like this, I'd say about $3. But with the piano wire, not entirely sure how much the piano wire is going to cost, but let's just say $5 because I'm pretty sure you can get entire packs of piano wire. Next up, you guys know, everyone knows and loves this weapon, nunchucks. Now, you see, nunchucks are actually a concealed weapon. Now, it's actually meant as more of a distancing tool as opposed to the quick, close-in movements that people generally associate with nunchucks because of those old Bruce Lee movies that, kind of changed the entire purpose of them. But also, you could easily cave a person's skull in with a couple strikes, full force strikes from this, because this stuff is all leverage. Believe me, I've tested this in comparison to my hitting things with my hammer. These do way more damage. Even if currently they're not made of the best wood. Definitely going to be upgrading them once I get some more money. But these, they'll run you about, at the moment, $10. Then we have something that I really kind of invented on my own. Call this the Pocket Club. Based off of the 3-section staff, but it's 3 pieces of wood connected with the strands, paracord, and when all put together, fits perfectly inside your pocket. It's inconspicuous. I hear a little clanking, but just say it's your phone charger and some change you got in your pocket. Then take it out. And like the nunchucks, it's all leverage, so it'll hit hard. And again, hits harder than my hammer. So it's basically having a wooden club that can fit in your pocket, and you can hit pretty hard with it without even trying much. And this, it'll run you about $10. Again, currently not using the best wood. Next up, melee weapons. Now at the moment I don't have the best things. I'll be making some better things soon. Once I get a blacksmith set up, I'll be making kunai, karambits, that kind of thing. And here soon I'm actually working on a design for a sword. And of course, knives. But right now, this is the only knife I've got in stock. My homemade fighting knife. It's curved so you can trap the hand easily when someone swings at you. Like this. Then, cut. And ergonomic grips, so you can switch through grips. The normal blade is curved, if you can see it from this angle, and the back end is serrated, so no matter what side you hit with, you're doing damage. And if you stab into a person, it'll tear on the way out. It's got this notch here so that you can hold it perfectly well with an ice pick grip, and it won't slide out of your hand. Paracord handle, and just all around, good knife. You can do plenty of damage with that. Then we have what is easily the most expensive thing in that we're selling right now, but probably the one I'm the most proud of. My war club. The wood I think is either oak or ash. Either way, it's strong. Got a rubberized grip right here on the handle. This is not going to be sliding out of your hand. Got a little hanging loop right here. So, when you're done hitting people with it, you can hang it on the wall. But the real piece de resistance, metal studs on the striking surface. Well, 2 are left perfectly normal. So if you don't want to cause permanent brain damage to a person, or, have a funeral that you might need to attend, you could hit with this side, and just severe concussion or skull fracture. But these sides, definitely gonna do some damage. And they're reinforced with flex glue. Now, this, it's actually a great weapon because the long handle allows for decent range of motion with hardly any resistance, because it's all leverage based. Think of it like a modern version of the Japanese kanaba, which is exactly what I meant this to be originally. Just didn't work out as planned. Now, because of how much work went into making this and, well, all the stuff I needed to make it, it's gonna run about $35, but believe me, it's worth it. Next up, ranged weapons, and this is first off, my bestseller, shurikens. They're shurikens. I don't really think I have to explain that, considering that half of my viewers are weebs. Well, maybe. Did get that viral video was pretty good, and that was for just gamers. But it's made of hardened steel, decent edges on them, and they got enough weight into them to drive into a target. And this is $5 each, so you can get quite a few of them without having to spend that much money. Next up, we got another one of my more commonly bought items, sling. As with the story of David and Goliath, this is a very interesting weapon. You don't need ammo, to get ammo for it. You can just find some rocks on the ground. And yes, it's hard to use, but just spin it around and let go of one end, and it'll send the whatever you have in here flying at much faster speeds than you can throw it. I've checked a rock a pretty sizable distance with this, despite the fact that I'm a nerd and an otaku who can't throw things at all. And that's gonna run about $5. It's one of our cheaper items. Then this. This is a blowgun. Now, it actually comes with 5 darts when you buy it. So you automatically have ammo, and the darts are 50 cents each afterwards. Now, because of the nature of this weapon, I actually can do a demonstration right now. And that was with hardly any force. It'll go through skin no problem. And I've actually missed and put some holes in walls. Of course, as with any breath-based weapon, it's not going to be good if you're not not in decent shape. I gave my dad one of these for Christmas, and well, he's a long-time smoker. He wasn't able to do anything with it. And that's going to run you about $10, and again, 50 cents for each additional dart after the 5 that it comes with. Next up, this one was awesome. We have my PVC longbow. The pull, I'd say, is about 30 pounds. I'm not entirely sure. It's been years since I actually shot a bow. Not since I was in Cub Scouts. But it's got a decent pull to it. And, well, I'm more than happy to say that my arrows are more going to make up for my shoddy bow making. The arrowhead is stainless steel, sharpened pretty well, connected with some pretty strong adhesive and nylon threads. Got the fletching right here, duct tape, and of course a notch. And The bow, now you see, this one's going to run you about $20, but the arrows are going to be about $2 each. Right? So, that's pretty much it for ranged weapons. But I have one thing. It's more of a mid-ranged weapon than anything, so I kept it out of melee and long range. This is actually the first weapon I ever made, really. And, well, paracord whip. It's taller than I am, so I think it's almost a 6 foot, 6 foot long, handle included, of course. But with the additional reach of your arm, this allows, has a better, longer range than your height, probably. So this is a very mid-ranged weapon, if anything. It's made of paracord, a couple layers thick, so this could easily support over 1,000 pounds. Handle, it's ergonomic. Goes with your hand. It's got a hanging loop on it too, see? And the cracker on the end is nylon threads. Believe me, I slashed my face open with this once. It hurts and can do some serious damage. And this is going to run you about, something like, and one of these is going to run you about $15. Well, yeah, $15 at the moment. I might, rethink the price in the long run because of, because I'm not entirely sure exactly how much it costs to make this because of how long ago I made it. But this is not entirely all that we sell. We also sell wire snares, and we're working on homemade MREs, but at the moment, this is the entire inventory of the Backyard Armory. If you're interested in buying anything you've seen here today, make sure to check the link in the description below if you're on seeing this from my YouTube channel. And if you're seeing this on my page because you're looking at it and are interested in buying anything, to buy something, message me through the page. I will get to you, take your order, and you pay us through PayPal because it's a Facebook page, it's not like an Amazon page. Believe me, I tried making something like that, it didn't work, mostly because I don't know how. And keep in mind, the more you pay it, the more stuff you buy, the better stuff we'll be able to make in the long run, and the more likely you are to getting something awesome. Believe me, I've been on back order for kunai for months. And we're pretty soon going to get to blacksmithing. So, I guess since this is also going to be on my YouTube channel, I should go with my usual outro. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Random Man, signing off.